all, this is Nightmare060 here with you once again. Defining atheism and a quote-unquote civilized arguments. This is a response to the recent debates between theists like Vodka Haze and atheists such as Bionic Dance. I'm making this video not to quote-unquote attack anyone, but to simply make a clear argument where I feel one has not been presented on either side. Firstly, about the definition of atheism, and secondly, I will also address what counts as a civilized argument. Vodka Haze has pointed out in the past people using the genetic fallacy, which is the fallacy of irrelevance where a conclusion is suggested based solely on the origins of something or someone's position rather than its current meaning or context. But he himself is using the original definition of the word atheism to suit his purposes. To my understanding, the theists are using the Greek word theos to define as meaning a positive assertion that gods exist. And if I got this wrong, please correct me. And thus the prefix a, which is implied a negative, would mean the opposite, a belief in no gods, or a denial of belief in gods. However, this is not the modern context. Atheists today, like myself, define our position as a, without, theism, belief in gods, and isn't denoting a personal noun as to be focusing on humans, rather than anything else that may not have the concept of gods. So regardless of what origins of the word may be, this is the context in which it is used today. Just like asexuals are without sexuality, atheists are without belief in gods. Now, for the second part of this video, I will address the notion of what defines a civilized argument. It is very clear that some atheists like Octopus Prime and Bionic Dance use heavy language in their videos, especially when getting irate at arguments that seem contrived and are repeated on a regular basis towards them despite rebuttals. From what I gather, Vodka Haze and Thunderbolt93, I think that's the guy who did the video with him, I apologise if I've got that username wrong, have reacted to Bionic Dance's arguments towards them by showing disinterest because of the harsh language used. However, this is the Achilles heel fallacy, the fallacy whereby a single flaw in an argument can be used to invalidate the whole thing. There is a difference also between using insults in place of arguments, in the case of ad hominem attacks, and using insults alongside arguments. For example, "This ball is red, not yellow, you airheaded moron," is an ad hominem attack, because the entire justification is based on an insult. Saying, however, "This ball is red, not yellow, because it matches the colour of my red raincoat, you airheaded moron," is not, because the argument is backed up by facts rather than insults alone. Maybe it would be better not to use insults at all, yes, but even so, if an argument is backed up by any reasonable evidence or facts, then that alone can validate the argument regardless of what other insults were used on the side. Now, this is all out of the way. How about we talk more about the points and counterpoints when it comes to proving there is a god or multiple gods? Those making a positive assertion as such should have the burden of proof. Vodka Haze made a start by critiquing This Was a Giant's first Kragening video, although whether these criticisms stand up to scrutiny themselves is a topic for another video entirely. So I suggest that everyone goes to watch that video, simply because it is more productive to discuss the actual validity of apologetic claims rather than playing pedantic games over definitions or how many times people swore during a video. Thank you for watching.